know if you can see the deer behind Mike and I. He's actually got his antlers. We're at Phantom, we're leaving. And
this is a nice one.
Yeah. Well, all the hunters out there, he would have been a nice. So we're getting ready to head out. It is 1 o'clock and we got, what, 9 miles, I guess, 8.5, whatever it is, to get out of here. So we're heading out. All right, Mike and I are walking across the bridge, heading into the shadows here. Sun up, getting ready to head up the river trail for a mile and then up the canyon. Get the river behind us there. That's a river trail right back there that we're headed toward. And then of course you look the other way is the first bridge we crossed coming down. So, and of course in Colorado. So it's going to be a good hike out, I think. It's a little, I think we think it's about 50 in shade. If it's windy at all, it's actually cold. But when you're in the sun or if there's no wind, it's just perfect hiking conditions. So it should be nice. We'll touch in a little bit here and there as we head out. And that's where we go. Well, I know some of you have heard us talk about the sand coming along the river. That's it. And you can see it's pretty deep at spots, 6-8 inches. Not a lot of it, maybe, I don't know, a quarter mile. Well, boy, when you're hot and tired and the sun's beating on you, it sure will get your attention. So anyway, that's a little bit of the sand story. All right, Mike and I are at the turn here, getting ready to head back up. Mike's down there at the river for a bit. This is where I usually take a break before heading up on Bright Angel. So we're leaving the river at this point, and it is exactly 1:39. I'm at 19,200 for those doing Fitbit. You can see it's still a gorgeous day. We're having a good time. Nice casual walk out. Like sweeping the area, making sure he's got everything. All right, Mike and I are, I don't know, half mile up from the river. This is an easy, beautiful trail. See, there's some snow on the ridge up there beyond us. This is the trail that follows up the river, the creek. And it's really pretty tame, you can see going along there. So, anyway, if we could get this kind of weather for a death march, that would be smoking.
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen. All right, here we go. We're out. We're heading out again. So we'll check back in. All right, this is one of the many old mines around the canyon. This is on Bright Angel. You have to cross the creek a little bit. And I think we're about a mile from the river. So Mike and I are going to walk in here a bit. Not much in here, but we're going to go anyway. Lead the way, Mike. We'll let you follow us along. That's about all you got.
I don't know exactly how they filled it in, but
yeah,
supposedly it was filled in.
So that's one of the old mines. Okay, so Mike and I are getting ready to jump onto Old Bright Angel, which is straight back above Mike's green hat. We're going to go up that ravine, which is kind of cool. We've done that before. Don't try that if you're doing a rim to rim because it's full of snakes at the wrong time of year. Okay, so we just came up that trail right there. And if you notice the creek bed joins the trail again up to the left there if you were walking up. But if you come up the creek bed, you'll notice there's Old Bright Angel. And Old Bright Angel zigzags, comes along the ridge right there, and then you can actually see, and that's where we're going to go. We're going to join the Old Bright Angel Trail, which is kind of cool. We've done that before, and we're going to do it again. It's kind of a nice, there's the view behind us. Pretty nice. And it is, let's see, 224, and I'm at 22.5. That's where we are. All right, we're headed up that trail right there. Bright Angel. All right, the billy goats are going up Old Bright Angel, which is that trail behind Mike's green hat. And it joins Bright Angel right there where the creek drops in. That's the current Bright Angel. So this is the old, and you can see it actually follows the old line, which is over there, and used to follow this creek bed. And so we'll be heading up, and this will connect with Tonto, which is what we'll show you here in just a bit. All right, we just popped out of Old Bright Angel. Behind us is that canyon where Bright Angel currently runs, and if you look in the shadows behind me, you'll see Tonto Trail, which we're going to connect with going that direction here in just a bit. And then right behind us is where we just came up. We just came up that ravine, and so we'll be on Tonto here in just a minute. Drop down into Indian Gardens. Okay, right behind us, you can see the trail to Plateau Point. And we are on Tonto, getting ready to drop down into Indian Gardens. I don't know if you can see that with the sun. It is gorgeous. I'm not sure what you can see or not see, but that's a pretty hike. So we're going to drop down in there now, take a little break, and then head out. We're 4 miles down. All right, Mike and I at 3:30, 24,000 steps. We met some more guys, of course, and we're getting ready to boot out of here. You can see the sun is gone, so we're putting on a little more gear. Mike's going to run out. I'm going to crawl out, and we'll see Lisa at the top and head home. Been a good hike, eh?
Yeah.
No chaos.
Nice.
No heat, no chaos.
That's cool.
All right. Well, you can tell it's getting nippy out. It's 4 o'clock, and I have gloved up, put everything on. Sun's gone, so it's going to be nippy now. And so I got my long johns on, ready for the hike out. I'm at 27,000, and I would say I have 3.5 miles to go, maybe 3 3/4, and it's 4 right on the nose. So we'll see how the get out here goes, and you can see beautiful behind me. All right, coming up toward the 3 Mile House, moving right along, give you a peek of what we've come up, and you can see Indian Gardens, the trees, and we're going to turn the corner here. And the 3 Mile House sits right up there. Assume you can see that right behind the tree. And so we got 3 miles to get out of here. Good hike. All right, I'm at the 1.5 miles. You can see the trail is now covered in snow, and it's exactly 5 minutes, 1.5 miles to go. So I'll be putting my daggers on my feet, crampons on the feet, so that I can climb out of here without slipping and sliding. And I'm going to put my jacket on. It's getting a little cool. And I brought one last piece, which is my jacket. Yeah, put that on for the hike out. Give you a little of a panoramic. All right, it's about 5:15. I'm just finishing up my break. As you can see, I got my jacket on, my handy dandy sausage egg McMuffin, which is a great treat. The little thermostat on my unit says it's less than 20 degrees. I don't think that can be right. It's obviously below freezing, but man, I just don't feel like it's 20 or lower, but who knows. I got my long johns on. So I'm a mile and a half down. 45 minutes or so to get out of here, I would guess. You never know. Could take me an hour, who knows. But I feel good. It was a really nice hike with Mike. And he took off from Indian Gardens. He's probably an hour ahead of me. I don't know. He ran quite a bit of it up. And Fitbit-wise, I'm at 32,977. And we're right at 5:11, so I'm going to break out of here at 5:15. I'm hoping to get out by 6. See if I can do this last mile and a half by that time frame. And there's a little bit of the scenery. You can tell the sun's down. And boy, I tell you what, you know how Arizona is, man. Once that sun goes down, yeah, it's cold. So it'll be fun to get out of here. But it was a really nice day. I was quite pleased. I'm going to put my spikes on just in case. It is kind of icy and snowy from here on up, I'm guessing. So anyway, it's going to be a great finish. It's been a good day.